What's up, friends? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, this literally does not work. This is I've already got my morning video up and things, and got my shoes on because I got off my keto and I just went crazy eating, and so I've got to get my stuff back together after having the knee surgery and kind of being not being able to move a bit. I got a little chunky, and I'm hearing that the Dallas Cowboys are looking for more length. I can't get myself any longer, but they're looking for more athletic players. So I figure I need to go ahead and get myself a little leaner, and then maybe Jerry Jones will call me up and say, "Hey, Mark, we want to see that turtle move you got. We want you to come try out for the Dallas Cowboys." So I was going to go with my wife for a quick walk, exercise the dog because he needs to exercise too. And here it is. We got breaking news, not on the Dallas Cowboys, but East Side Herald. You'll probably like this. You're probably popping a can right now because it's almost comical when you hear people say, "Oh, if that happens, I'm going to do such and such." "Oh, if this guy gets elected, I'm going to Canada." How many people actually went to Canada? Seriously, how many people actually left the country? I'm betting not a lot. And it's kind of like a couple days ago we heard Jalen Ramsey talking about the vaccine and things and all that. Hopkins saying, "I'll retire if I take that shot," and everything. We've heard some players saying that, but I think about the head trauma that happens, and basically every play on the field could be your last play. The needle is where you're stopping, but it's okay. I mean, I'm not trying to buck anybody's principles, but a lot of times people say they're going to do something as a threat, but never follow through. I'm betting, I don't know, Hopkins is getting what, 15, 17, $20 million a year. I'm betting that he's not going to actually just walk away from that. I'm just thinking that because we heard about DeShawn Watson, who, he saw the team literally dismantled. And Eastside, I don't know how you come in here trying to talk about the Dallas Cowboys suck. Now, I've been to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. That was 2013. Now, I'm going to go back in a week and a half, and I'm going to see if I see anything other than the one thing I saw that was the Texans in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The only thing I saw in the Pro Football Hall of Fame from the Texans was J.J. Watt with an ass in his face. That literally, he was tackling a guy, his helmet was all swished up off his head, and his nose was like this. That's it. That's all you got in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now, maybe that's changed since the last time I've been there. Just saying. Ass and face. Texans. So DeShawn Watson, who's seen the team literally dismantled, seeing Hopkins traded away for a ham sandwich, the best receiver in football, and bringing down and a broke down running back, seeing J.J. Watt leaving and everything else, and literally just being terrible, just terrible. It's funny because the year before they were in the playoffs and everybody was like, "Oh, Deshaun Watson, the Texans, they're a great team," and then he imploded. So Deshaun Watson said, "I will not play for the Texans. I want to get traded. I want out. I'm done. I will never step on the football field." Same thing that people said, "I'm moving to Canada." Well, here's the pieces of the puzzle that have been put together. So you have to look beyond just what the player says because, as they say, money talks, BS walks. See, the NFL in the collective bargaining agreement wanted some things. And in return of the things they really wanted, they gave up some things. In it, they gave up less off-season work. We talk about practice. Players don't want to practice. They don't. Who wants to practice? Nobody really wants to practice. But they said to players, "Hey, look, less padded practices. The last time they took away the two-a-days like we used to have in the old days." Then they also said, "You know what? Some of y'all like to pass the Dutchie from the left. Pass the Dutchie from the left. You know what? We're not going to test for that anymore. It's okay. It's cool." A lot of players are like, "Cool. Great." They got that in there. But the NFL got 17 games. That's a whole nother week of revenue. TV revenue, gambling revenue, more money. The NFL also got a few little rules that behoove the owners. Because here's the thing, it used to be a player would hold out like Zeke did, going to Cabo. The fines were kind of, $10,000 a day. But once you finally came in and signed the contract, the teams would say, hey, it's all good. Don't worry about those fines. But here's the thing now. If you hold out, you get a $50,000 fine for each day. And each game that you hold out for in preseason is a game check. So, and on top of it, here's the other little caveat. It's non-forgivable. It's non-negotiable. That's the rules. The players, they've got no opportunity to go ahead and say, I'm going to have a temper tantrum, I'm going to hold out. Okay, you just won't get paid. And we'll still hold your rates. So DeShawn Watson will be reporting to the Texans today to keep from getting those fines. Wow. Now, this brings up another interesting point. We have Aaron freaking Rodgers. I hate that guy because he has broken our Cowboy hearts too many times. I swear he has sold his soul to the devil. I'm telling you, because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. But regardless. So Aaron Rodgers is in that same boat of, if he holds out, $50,000 a day, and each game he misses a game check. Now, a lot of the betting sites are taking the Green Bay Packers, season win totals off of the betting line because they think he's going to retire. Now, if Aaron Rodgers retires, because I believe this is the last year of that contract, of course, that he would end up being a free agent and being able to choose where he wants to go. And the other part of this puzzle is with Green Bay actually offering him the richest contract in the NFL and him turning it down, he looked at it as, I don't want to sign another contract with you. I don't want to be here. And because of the additional revenue that's going to happen, they're still negotiating the whole Sunday ticket package. There's going to be somebody out there who wants to stream it, like, Amazon and YouTube and all that, as long with the gambling money. When you think that right now that the Dallas Cowboys are worth $5.7 billion, they're estimating in 3 years that every franchise will be worth at least $8 to $10 billion. So even a $45 million a year contract in 2 years is going to be chump change. So that being said, I got to get in shape because I'm waiting for that call from the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry, I'm telling you, Randy Gregory on one side, DeMarcus Lawrence on the other, and me sitting on the bench, drinking some Gatorade. It's a perfect match. I'm Mark Holmes, and I will see you later.